Hello everyone, this is Mr. Informal giving you another great video, great fashion runway reviews, collection reviews, season review in terms of the fashion industry and what they are presenting, whether it be the next season, the next year. And so in this video, I am actually excited to actually review this fashion runway review. This is by Undercover. Undercover is absolute, obviously present great designs, great apparel, great inspiration, and certainly in terms of inspiration, this is no different as they were inspired by the anime show, Japanese animation called the Neon Genesis Evangelion, or Evangelion, however you want to pronounce it. As you can tell from the pictures, I'm just giving you a precursor of what's to come. That way you can see the inspiration of Undercover for fall and winter 2021. That is at the year. And as you can tell from the show, I didn't really connect with the anime Evangelion. For some reason, I just didn't connect with it. I never seen all of it. I've seen episodes of it, and so I'm kind of quite familiar with the show. Certainly, there is a lot of drama in this anime. I'm not really into a lot of drama in anime, but that is just the intro. And so let's get on with the runway review. So slide number one, this is more of a sleepwear pajama. The colors are there, mostly printed. Not only that, it has some contrasting piping or binding on the top. The rest could be just cardigan, just in the same colors as the anime show. I certainly like the cardigan in the fifth picture. You can see the multicolor buttons. That's probably my favorite in this one, but this is just sleepwear, pajama. If you like to be comfortable and looking stylish, this could be it. This could be for you. And then slide number two, continuing on with this sleepwear, but the cardigans are much more thicker. You can have more sweaters here. You can also see the colors are still there in terms of inspiration. You can see some motifs on the sweater, most likely knitted motifs in there. And certainly, again, this is all pajama, and if you like to look stylish while sleeping, again, this could be for you. And now on to slide number three. As you can absolutely tell, basically you can even say Gundam, or even the robots, or the mechs from the Evangelion anime show. You can see the inspiration, especially picture number two with those eyes. And certainly I know from what I remember on picture 1 and picture 4, those are what the enemies wore at the show. And then certainly the last picture is also, I think, the enemies mechs. I certainly forgot, because again, I don't normally watch the show, but certainly this is more of a cosplay. But you know what, it could probably work in the street, especially picture number 1. And so slide number 4, we can see here the color inspiration, the color blocking are there, especially from picture 1, 2, 3 with the puffer jackets. Not only that, standing collar, and then there's zippers, and then you have the continuous inspiration for the last slide, picture 3 and number 2. Certainly picture number 2 looks like a ninja, but you know what, I actually like that style. But since fall and winter, certainly the picture 1, 4, and 5 takes the cake here, just due to the inspiration. And certainly this more streetwear, especially with the jacket, since again it is a fall and winter collection. And then moving on to picture number 5, we're all black with contrasting colors, white, blue, and then certainly with the eyes. As you can tell, they're all wearing masks or hats. And not only that, the inspiration is there, whether it be from the mechs. And again, I think these are the kind of colors and also inspiration that the enemies wore in the show. And again, I can't remember. I'm just trying to recollect my memories here. But other than that, it's pretty cool. And picture number 4 is probably my favorite. You can see the main character silhouette on the top. You can see his face. Now moving on to slide number 6, continuing on from the last slide with picture number 2 and 4. You can see the silhouettes. This time it is probably either a long jacket. Yeah, I'm probably most like a long jacket. And then picture 1, 3, and 5 got the sweater on. Really nice colors. It could be a different inspiration. They could probably be mixing it up with a Victorian inspiration. I'm not entirely sure, but that's what it's looking like based on the motifs on picture 1 and 3, the angels and then the roses. But again, it could be from the show, but I'm not entirely sure on this one. It could be a mix of inspiration here. And now slide number 7, check this out. I actually love these styles right here. Mix and match. Certainly you got the vest, you got the jacket, you got a long jacket. I think this is what's known for Undercover. This is where Undercover probably shines, a mix and match. And then picture number 5 definitely is still from the last slide. And then you got this picture number 2. I actually like the color mix, color blends right here. The brown, the yellow, and the black. Really nice, really nice. And again, there's actually some of these are you can even say costume, but there are actually some characters wore some of these in the show. And then slide number 8. Wow, let's get to it. Well, certainly picture 4 and picture 5 have all the browns, the earth tones, including with the mustard here. I love the shoes, the platform with, I'm not sure, a fur ball, could be a fur ball, something like that. And then you got the jacket with some like synthetic hair, I guess you could say, some fleeces. And then you got the picture number 3, which I absolutely love, is that futuristic cowboy look. And the same thing with picture number 2, but picture number 2 got the best color blocking of all of them. You got the olive, you got the gold, brown, black, and then certainly the picture number 1 is quite monotone with the trench coat, and then you got the bow tie with the aquamarine bow tie certainly, and it's very monotone, but I love the aquamarine bow tie. And now slide number 9, we got a lot of reds, a lot with picture 1, 4, and 5. Certainly, look, I'm not entirely sure if these are from the show. Again, it could be a different inspiration, so it could be a mix and match, but probably the Evangelion is probably the main inspiration of the whole collection. But these ones, I'm not entirely sure. And you got the puffer jacket on 1, and then you got the probably roses on as a neckline actually, and then you got the baggy pants. Picture 2, you got the bow tie long jacket with a sherpa, or could be fleece. And then 3, you got the bow tie yellow or golden yellow, and then you got the fleece puffer jacket, and then you got the varsity jacket, red and white or red and cream, that goes down to the pants with the green bow tie. I'm not entirely sure about the green. I'm not entirely sure that was contrasted right. It just seems out of place. I think it belongs better to picture number 5 because she's wearing green shoes, and then certainly you got the rose all over it, and then you got the fleece long jacket with the baggy pants. It is quite an interesting take on these. I'm not entirely sure the inspiration, but I actually kind of like it, except that green bow tie. And so we move on to number 10 now. This probably a mix and match, but I can see where the Evangelion inspiration is coming from, whether it be the color, whether it be the kind of style. Certainly the first one doesn't look like it. A very camouflage print with just a monotone look. Same with all of them basically. The only difference is picture number 5 probably got the best one with the figure print on the skirt. Really nice. That looks like stocking. Could be knitted with the butterflies from what I can tell. Same thing with the top. Certainly the best style in here is picture number 5. The rest is long double-breasted jacket, or could be all-in-one bodysuit. It could be, and then you got the jacket on picture number 2. And so slide number 11, and then picture number 5 is probably certainly from the last slide, but from picture 1 to 4 you got the printed female face. I'm not entirely sure, it could be a nun or it could be something, but all of them are wearing skirts. It's almost as if it's a uniform. Number 1 is wearing a suit jacket with a dolman sleeve from what it looks like. And then you got the varsity jacket or a bomber jacket on picture 2 with print on the main bodice. That's a very technical apparel term, bodice. And then you got the puffer jacket that looks like an asymmetrical puffer jacket. I actually like this. And then you got the biker jacket on picture number 4. Mostly like uniform, but you know, it actually works this time. And so slide number 12, this is more haute couture. I don't think the Evangelion inspiration is there anymore. It's not, I don't even think it's there anymore. But certainly there's more haute couture. From picture 1 to 5, you got the certainly the skirt or skirt pants on picture 1 with basically all pink except the white. And then you got all green on 2, yellow on 3, and then going back to green. It's the same as picture number 1, probably just different colors. And then you got the fifth picture, which is similar to picture number 2 on green. And certainly there's more haute couture. It's more of a costume design. I don't think this is something you would wear in the street. Probably you could wear at a show or some type of runway such as this. But nonetheless, my favorite is probably the middle picture. And so this is the last slide number 13. You got prints on picture 1 and 2, same thing with 3 and 4, and then the fifth picture is probably a carryover from the previous slide, but wow, that is a bright pink. But nonetheless, it's a double. It looks like a double-breasted jacket with roses on top of it. And then on the picture 1 and 2, you got ruffles on top. You got the stockings. Certainly, I'm not entirely sure what kind of print that is. That could be a heart shape, but I cannot tell. On 3 and 4, you got the roses print with the ruffles on the side sleeve, and then on the picture number 3, you got it on more of the shoulders, and then going down. Certainly, again, this is more haute couture. Haute couture basically means high fashion or something more in line of concepts, not something you could wear in the street. There are some haute couture that could transition in the street or something you could wear in the street, but nonetheless, this is certainly the last slide, and I don't see any Evangelion inspiration from this. And so that is basically it for my fashion runway review of the fall and winter 2021 by Undercover. The first few slides certainly started off with the Neon Genesis Evangelion inspiration, which I love. I think they should have kept that going, but over the course of the runway show, it transitioned from basically costume to cosplay or even costume design. Not only that, high fashion or haute couture. I'm not entirely sure where the inspiration is coming from, but if there is a character in the show that is certainly haute couture, I would not be surprised. I've only seen some episodes, and there are some characters that did that. I just could not remember the kind of costume that or the kind of colors or type of prints that they were wearing. But if it's not, that's fine with me. Certainly Undercover is capable of creating haute couture in fashion runway, but certainly their inspiration from the first flight was absolutely amazing. Not only that, over the course of the show also had great prints. The only thing I did not like about it is the makeup. I'm not entirely sure who did the makeup or who decided to do these types of makeup. It's mostly a splatter, and then you have maybe some kind of beading, some glitters, or some type of just kind of like a masquerade type makeup on those eyes. I'm not entirely sure if that fit with the show or any type of theme, but I just didn't like that. Not only that, I think with the colors that they chose. Most of the colors that they chose were okay, but some of the colors, such as this bright pink, I don't think did work. And again, that's in my opinion, but with a fall and winter, to me this is certainly an appropriate fall and winter, and we'll see more next year, whatever they bring. But if I have to rate this fashion show, I would probably give this a 7. Definitely hit was the Neon Evangelion inspiration. After that, the haute couture, that's when things are certainly going down, because I'm not entirely sure about those, because Undercover is not known for haute couture. They are capable of it. To me, they are more of a mix and match street fashion with some high fashion design onto it. That's how I see Undercover. And so hopefully you enjoyed this fashion review of the Undercover Fall Winter 2021. I go by the name of Mr. Informal. Hopefully you learned something today, and I'm thankful that you watched this video from beginning to end. And so I will see you in the next fashion runway review. Bye bye.